Hey, Cody, congrats on a good game. Can you kind of just walk us through that sequence where I'm sure you're not expecting to be running out to the bullpen there early in the game like that? What was working for you tonight, and just kind of how did all that come about for you?
Yeah, so for me, I wouldn't say it's not unexpected for me to go down on a Friday night. I mean, in my head, I'm always thinking like Poe's going to shove tonight. He's going to go deep, and this is going to be set up for Buns and Schwelly or vice versa. Um, but for me, it's just one of those things where you always have to be ready, no matter what the circumstance is, because baseball is a funny game. I mean, Poe, he's our ace, and then tonight just doesn't really have the stuff, and so Christy told me to go down, and that's just a moment that I always have to be ready for. And then just coming in the game uh, and not letting it kind of fold on us, getting the two pitch, two outs, that was a big hold for us, and I had the confidence in our offense that we were going to hit. It was like a ticking time bomb that it was just a matter of time until we did start hitting. And so I knew if I could just keep us in the game for as long as possible, and then our offense was going to start hitting, and then we would be good.
Were there one or two pitches, especially that were working for you tonight?
Yeah. So mainly it was a changeup for me, which is very odd because I've been working on that all year, and I've just now been able to kind of start throwing it with more command than normally earlier in the year. Earlier in the year for me, it was definitely kind of a iffy pitch where Coach Christie called it. I was almost worried to throw it because I just didn't know what exactly was going to happen with it. But now when he calls it, I'm 100% committed to it. I'm like, let's go. Like, this is going to be a great pitch. And I feel very confident in it now. So that was definitely a big key for me tonight, was that changeup and being able to tunnel it off my fastball.
Chris?
Cody, to do what you did in this setting in the postseason, game on the line, what does that mean to you? I'm guessing that's one of the reasons you come to a place like Nebraska, is to have moments like this. I guess just what does it mean to be able to come through on this stage and play like you did?
Yeah, it's definitely a different stage. This is the first time all year we've played in kind of a away atmosphere where there's a lot of fans there, and so for me, it's big. Obviously, all that matters to me is that we got that first dub, and so that was the big deal for me. Is as long as I could keep us in the game and we could come out with a win, then I'm perfectly fine with it. Whether I did as good as I did tonight or whether it was just an inning and then we passed it on to the next guy, as long as we got that win, that's all that mattered to me.
And I guess now looking ahead to tomorrow, and obviously I know you guys take it one game at a time, but now you have an opportunity against the number one team in the country. What is that mindset for you guys? How do you kind of approach that and get ready for that?
Yeah, it's definitely a big game for us. Obviously, you have to pay your respects to them. They're the number one team in the nation for a reason. And for us, it's just keeping our head down and moving forward one game at a time, and just having that same mindset of we don't care who it is on the other side. We're going to play our brand of baseball. We're going to stay within us. We're going to stick to our approach. We're not going to let the atmosphere get to us. And we're just going to keep focused on the guy next to us, to our left and right, and just do whatever it takes in order for us to get that win.